In this video, we're covering all the parts of the coxal bone so that you are better prepared for your exam. And be sure to check out that skeletal series playlist where I cover all the bones and their structures. The link is down below in the description. I will first show you guys the structures on the medial side of the coxal bone, then the structures from the lateral side, and then we'll finish off with the coxal bones put together. Now this here is the medial perspective of the right coxal bone, and we will start by separating the bone into three parts. Here we have the pubic region, which is the most anterior portion of the coxa. Here is the ischium region, and lastly the ilium region, making up the majority of the bone. Now on the pubic region, we have this surface known as the articular surface of the pubis, which articulates with the pubis of the left coxal bone to form the pubic symphysis joint. Next we have the pubis tubercle, which is this projection here, and at the ischial region we have a projection known as the ischial spine located here. The ischial spine sits in between two notches, this being the greater sciatic notch and this being the lesser sciatic notch. Both notches allow for the passage of nerves and important blood vessels. The pubic region and the ischial region both make up what's called the obturator foramen, which is this large foramen here. Moving on to the ilium region, we have the iliac fossa, which is this large smooth surface. We then have the iliac crust, which makes up the edge of the ilium. And right here we have the rough auricular surface, which articulates with the sacrum to form the sacroiliac joint. Now finally, from this perspective, we have the four spines of the ilium. Two of them are located on the most anterior part of the ilium. This one here is known as the anterior superior iliac spine, and down here we have the anterior inferior iliac spine. And the last two are on the most posterior side of the ilium, this here being the posterior superior iliac spine, and the one below is the posterior inferior iliac spine. Awesome, so we have two more structures that we need to cover, and they can only be found from the lateral side of the coxal bone. But quickly, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more educational content like this. Now here on the ischium, we have the ischial tuberosity, which is this large bony projection. And this large socket is known as the acetabellum, which articulates with the head of the femur. And finally, from this perspective, we can see some of the structures that we saw previously. Now that we're done with the major structures, putting both coxal bones together along with the sacrum, we can see here a new structure known as the pubic arc, which is formed when the articular surfaces of the pubic region come together to form the pubic symphysis joint. And here we can also see the true pelvis and the false pelvis. Now the true pelvis is located here and holds the cavity for the majority of the reproductive organs, the bladder, colon, and rectum, while the false pelvis provides support to the intestines. It is essentially supporting most of the weight of the digestive organs. Now that you know all the structures of the coxal bones, you are now ready to watch the practice quiz video. You can click on it here on the upper right hand corner, and it comes with a free PDF document that has all the questions on there. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Continue studying, guys. Continue doing great things, and I'll catch you all on the next one.